Did you know that every year the world consumes more than 100 billion bananas, making it the most eaten fruit on the planet? This number surpasses any other fruit, and bananas are even a key export product for many countries. Yet behind that popularity lies a shocking truth. Bananas are not always healthy, especially for people over 60. If eaten the wrong way, this seemingly harmless fruit can bring health risks few people expect. For many years, the public has been told that bananas are the perfect source of nutrition, rich in potassium to lower blood pressure, high in fiber to support digestion, tryptophan to improve sleep, and natural sugar to provide quick energy. These messages have convinced many seniors that simply adding bananas to their daily meals is enough to stay healthier. But the truth is far more complicated. Bananas do not always bring the benefits we imagine. In some situations, they can even become a burden for the aging body. In today's video, we will peel back 7 of the most common banana myths. These are beliefs many people trust, but they hide potential risks. We will count down from number 7 to number 1, and I strongly encourage you to stay until the very end. Because myth number 1 is the one most seniors fall into every single day without even realizing it. Before we begin, let me ask you something simple. How old are you and which country are you watching this from? Drop your age and your country in the comments below, because I'm always curious to see how far this community stretches across the world. And I promise to read every response carefully, because each comment is a story worth appreciating. So get ready, because right now we are about to break down the long-held myths about bananas, a fruit that seems so familiar yet hides so many surprises. Number 7, the myth that bananas are always good for blood pressure because of their potassium. For decades, bananas have been advertised as the potassium fruit, the natural solution to keeping blood pressure under control. And yes, it is true that bananas are rich in potassium, with about 400 to 450 milligrams in a medium-sized banana. Potassium helps balance sodium levels in the body and can lower tension in the walls of blood vessels. That is why many seniors are encouraged to eat bananas. But here is the shocking truth. For older adults, especially those with kidney problems, too much potassium can be dangerous. When kidneys work less efficiently, as they often do after 60, excess potassium may not be filtered out of the blood. This leads to hyperkalemia, a condition where potassium levels become too high. Symptoms include muscle weakness, irregular heartbeat, and in severe cases, it can be life-threatening. Research published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology confirms that older adults with chronic kidney disease must carefully monitor their potassium intake, even from healthy foods like bananas. Take Harold, 70 years old and retired. He loved bananas and proudly ate 3 every day, convinced he was protecting his heart. But during a routine checkup, his blood tests showed potassium levels above the safe range. His doctor warned him that the extra potassium was stressing his kidneys and heart. Harold cut back to just 1 banana a day, combined with other fruits, and his levels returned to normal. He realized that what he thought was a healthy habit had almost become harmful. Another example is Carmen, 68, from Mexico. She believed bananas were the perfect snack, so she replaced bread and sweets with multiple bananas each afternoon. Over time, she felt more tired and noticed occasional chest fluttering. Her physician explained that too much potassium might be the reason. Carmen was shocked because she thought natural food could never be a problem. By adjusting her portions and balancing her fruit intake, she regained her energy without the side effect. So here is the truth. Potassium is a powerful ally, but like every nutrient, it can turn against you when consumed in excess. For seniors, especially those with slower kidney function or those on certain medications, the banana myth of unlimited potassium can be a silent trap. Balance, not blind faith, is the key. Bananas support blood pressure, but they are not a free pass to eat without limit. Number 6, the myth that eating bananas on an empty stomach is a healthy habit. Many seniors believe that grabbing a banana first thing in the morning is the perfect way to start the day. It seems simple, quick, and natural. But science paints a different picture. Bananas contain a combination of natural sugars, high magnesium, and high acidity. When eaten on an empty stomach, This mix can create imbalances that affect digestion and even heart rhythm in older adults. Magnesium plays a critical role in heart health, but too much magnesium at once, without other nutrients to balance it, may strain the cardiovascular system. At the same time, the acidity of bananas can irritate the stomach lining if there is no food to buffer it. For seniors with sensitive digestion, acid reflux, or gastritis, this habit can cause bloating, discomfort, or nausea instead of energy. Take Margaret, 68 years old. She had developed a routine of eating a banana immediately after waking up, believing it was a light and healthy breakfast. But she noticed frequent stomach discomfort and occasional dizziness. After consulting her doctor, she learned that eating bananas alone on an empty stomach was the culprit. Once she began pairing her banana with a slice of whole grain toast or a small serving of yogurt, the symptoms disappeared. Another story comes from Daniel, 72, who often rushed in the morning and relied on just one banana before heading out for his walk. He thought it gave him quick energy, but halfway through his routine, he felt lightheaded. His nutritionist explained that the rapid sugar absorption from the banana without protein or fat was causing his blood sugar to spike and crash. Daniel adjusted by combining his banana with a handful of almonds, and he noticed a stable, lasting energy instead of sudden fatigue. Research from the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition supports these experiences. It shows that while bananas provide important nutrients, their benefits are maximized when eaten as part of a balanced meal rather than alone on an empty stomach. So the truth is clear. Bananas are not the perfect standalone breakfast. For seniors, eating them without support from other foods can do more harm than good. They are best enjoyed alongside protein, fiber, or healthy fat. That way, the sugar is absorbed more steadily, the stomach is protected, and the heart remains steady. A banana should be part of the meal, not the whole meal. Number 5, the myth that bananas are the perfect food for weight loss. This idea has been repeated in magazines and diet blogs for years. Bananas are often marketed as the ideal snack because they are filling and low in fat. Many seniors adopt the belief that eating more bananas will help them shed pounds easily. But the truth is more nuanced. While bananas do provide fiber and satiety, they are not calorie-free. A medium banana carries about 100 to 120 calories and contains around 14 grams of natural sugar. Eating several bananas a day can quietly push your calorie intake higher than you expect. Consider Robert, 72, who decided to replace his meals with bananas as a way to lose weight. He proudly ate 4 bananas daily, thinking he had found a shortcut to slimming down. But after 2 months, instead of losing weight, he had gained nearly 3 pounds. His doctor explained that while bananas helped him feel full, the extra sugar and calories still added up. Robert realized that weight loss comes from balanced portions, not from relying on one fruit. Let us look at another story. Helena, 67, wanted to cut down on processed snacks, so she began eating 2 bananas each afternoon. At first she felt satisfied, but soon she noticed her cravings for sweets actually grew stronger. Her nutritionist explained that the natural sugar in bananas, while healthier than candy, still triggered her appetite for more sugar. By switching 1 banana for carrot sticks with hummus, she reduced her cravings and found better balance. Science confirms this. A 2018 review in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition noted that fruits like bananas can support weight management when consumed moderately, but excessive reliance may backfire because of calorie density. The myth that bananas are a guaranteed weight loss tool creates false confidence. Seniors may unknowingly sabotage their efforts by overindulging in a fruit they believe to be harmless. The lesson is clear. Bananas can be part of a healthy weight plan, but they cannot carry the burden alone. They should complement a varied diet with vegetables, lean protein, and whole grains. Believing bananas are the perfect weight loss food is not just an exaggeration, it is a trap. Number 4, the myth that bananas guarantee better sleep. Many health articles call bananas a natural sleeping pill because they contain tryptophan, magnesium, and vitamin B6, all of which support the production of melatonin and serotonin. It sounds convincing. Eat a banana before bed and drift off into peaceful rest. But reality is more complicated. While bananas can help, they're not powerful enough to override poor sleep habits, stress, or underlying medical conditions. Take Susan, 66, who suffered from insomnia. She began eating a banana every night, believing it would fix her problem. But weeks passed, and she still tossed and turned for hours. Frustrated, she thought something was wrong with her body. Her doctor explained that while the nutrients in bananas can support relaxation, they cannot replace a consistent sleep routine, reduce caffeine, or managing stress. Once Susan combined her nightly banana with better sleep hygiene, like dimming lights and avoiding screens, her rest improved. Another story is from Ahmed, 70, who believed bananas would calm his nerves and help him sleep through the night. He did notice some improvement at first, but when he started eating them too late in the evening, he woke up feeling bloated and uncomfortable. His nutritionist advised him to eat the banana an hour before bedtime, paired with a small cup of warm milk. This small adjustment made the difference, proving that context matters as much as the fruit itself. Research from the Journal of Sleep Research highlights that tryptophan intake from foods like bananas does contribute to melatonin production, but the effect is modest compared to overall sleep habits. Stress management, bedtime rituals, and room environment remain far more powerful predictors of sleep quality. So the truth is this: bananas can help, but they are not a miracle sleeping pill. For seniors struggling with sleep, bananas are best seen as a gentle aid, not a cure. They can play a supporting role, but they cannot perform the entire play. The myth that bananas guarantee sleep oversimplifies the complex nature of rest. Number 3, the myth that bananas do not affect diabetes. Many seniors believe bananas are safe for blood sugar because they are natural and full of fiber. This belief is reinforced by claims that bananas have a medium glycemic index and therefore should not cause problems. But the truth is more complex. Bananas vary widely in their sugar impact, depending on how ripe they are. A green or slightly yellow banana has more resistant starch, which digests slowly, while a very ripe banana with brown spots contains higher levels of simple sugars that can spike blood glucose more quickly. Take James, 74, living with type 2 diabetes. He loved bananas and often chose the ripest ones because they were soft and sweet. He felt proud of his choice, thinking he had traded cakes for a healthier option, but his continuous glucose monitor told a different story. Each time he ate a ripe banana, his blood sugar shot up, leaving him lightheaded and fatigued. His doctor explained the difference between resistant starch in less ripe bananas and sugar in overripe ones. By switching to half a firm banana with some nuts, James managed to keep his sugar steady. Another story comes from Rosa, 69, who thought bananas were completely safe because her neighbor told her so. She ate one large banana daily along with white bread at breakfast. After a few months, her A1C test showed rising numbers. Shocked, she realized that pairing bananas with refined carbs had worsened her control. Once she adjusted and combined her banana with protein like Greek yogurt, her glucose readings improved. Research from the British Journal of Nutrition confirms this pattern. Bananas can indeed help regulate blood sugar when eaten in moderation and paired with protein or fiber, but overripe bananas or large servings can increase glucose spikes. The myth that bananas have no impact on diabetes is misleading and even dangerous. For seniors who already face challenges with insulin sensitivity, assuming bananas are always harmless can put health at risk. The truth is that bananas can be part of a diabetic-friendly diet, but portion size, ripeness, and pairing with other foods matter. Believing otherwise oversimplifies a serious condition and creates false security. Number 2, the myth that bananas are safe for everyone. This is one of the most surprising myths because bananas look so harmless. They are small, soft, easy to chew, and available everywhere. Seniors often assume that bananas can never cause harm to anyone, but reality proves otherwise. Some medical conditions and sensitivities make bananas less safe. People with kidney disease may struggle with potassium. Seniors with latex allergy may develop cross reactions because bananas share similar proteins with latex. Others with sensitive digestion may experience bloating or discomfort when eating too many. Meet Linda, 71, who loved bananas as her evening snack. She also had a latex allergy from years of working in healthcare. After eating bananas more often, She noticed itchy skin and mild swelling. Her allergist explained that latex fruit syndrome can cause allergic reactions to bananas, avocados, and kiwis. Linda was shocked because she never linked her symptoms to fruit. She reduced her intake and her skin improved. Then there is Victor, 68, who had irritable bowel syndrome. He thought bananas would soothe his gut, but large servings left him bloated and uncomfortable. His nutritionist clarified that while bananas provide soluble fiber, too much can worsen symptoms in sensitive individuals. By switching to smaller portions and balancing with other fruits, Victor found relief. A 2018 review in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition highlights that while bananas are generally safe, individual responses vary widely, especially among seniors with multiple health conditions. The assumption that natural means safe for everyone is a myth that ignores biology. Even the healthiest foods can trigger reactions in the wrong context. The truth is this: bananas are nutritious, but they are not universally safe. For most people, they are fine, but for some, they require moderation or caution. Seniors must recognize that one size never fits all when it comes to health. Believing otherwise risks turning a healthy habit into a hidden danger. Number 1, the myth that bananas are the secret to longevity. This is the most powerful myth of all because it appeals to the deepest human desire, the wish to live longer and healthier. Many seniors convince themselves that eating a banana every day is the golden ticket to longevity. After all, bananas are full of potassium, fiber, vitamin C, and antioxidants. They seem like the perfect daily shield against disease. But here is the truth: while bananas contribute to health, they cannot guarantee longer life. Longevity is a complex outcome shaped by genetics, lifestyle, stress levels, sleep, exercise, social connections, and the overall diet. No single food, not even bananas, can override these factors. Consider George, 78, who proudly declared that bananas were his secret weapon. He ate them faithfully each morning and told his grandchildren that they were his personal fountain of youth. Yet George smoked for decades, avoided exercise, and rarely went for medical checkups. When his heart condition worsened, he realized bananas alone could not erase years of neglect. His granddaughter helped him see that bananas could support health only as part of a bigger picture that included quitting smoking, walking daily, and sleeping better. George still enjoys bananas, but now he treats them as one ally among many, not as a miracle cure. Another story is from May, 72, who built her whole diet around bananas because she read online that centenarians in certain countries ate them daily. She expected her health to improve dramatically, but she continued to struggle with fatigue and joint pain. Her doctor explained that those centenarians lived longer not because of one fruit, but because of an overall lifestyle rich in variety, movement, and community. May finally understood that the banana myth had distracted her from more meaningful changes. Research backs this up. Studies on longevity consistently show that diversity in diet, regular exercise, and emotional well-being are stronger predictors of lifespan than any single food. Bananas can play a role, but they cannot carry the weight alone. Believing otherwise is not just misleading, it is dangerous because it gives people false confidence while ignoring the harder but more important habits. The truth is simple: bananas are a gift, but not a guarantee. They add value, but they do not decide your future. Longevity is earned through the choices you make every day, not through one fruit on your plate. We have now uncovered 7 myths about bananas that many seniors believe. That they are always good for blood pressure, that eating them on an empty stomach is harmless, that they are the perfect weight loss food, that they guarantee sleep, that they do not affect diabetes, that they are safe for everyone, and that they hold the key to longevity. Each myth carries a piece of truth, but also a hidden danger when misunderstood. So what is the deeper message? Bananas are healthy, but they are not magic. They are supportive, but not supreme. For seniors over 60, the key is moderation, context, and awareness. 1 banana a day can be helpful, but 3 or 4 may be excessive. Eating bananas with protein or whole grains is smart. Eating them alone on an empty stomach is risky. For some people with medical conditions or allergies, Even small amounts require caution. Let me ask you again. How often do you eat bananas, and what time of day do you prefer them? Share your habits in the comments, because your experience may help another senior rethink their own routine. These conversations turn a simple video into a community of learning and support. If this video gave you new insights, please give it a like. Share it with a friend or family member over 60 who loves bananas, because they deserve to know these truths too. And if you want more honest nutrition insights that go beyond marketing myths, subscribe to this channel and stay tuned. We will keep revealing the hidden stories behind everyday foods. Remember this final thought. True health after 60 is not built on one fruit, one meal, or one habit. It is built on balance, variety, and conscious choices. Bananas can play a role, but they are only one note in the symphony of your life. Play the whole song with wisdom, and the years ahead can be not only longer, but richer and stronger.